Hey guys, this is the brand new 2023 Honda Pilot, and it's the Elite. And in this video, we're gonna show, no, you know what? First, I'm gonna tease you a little bit, a word from our sponsor, and then we'll uncover it.
It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
Hey guys, I am here at a very secret location in California where Honda has given us early access to this vehicle, and this is the brand new 2023 Honda Pilot. And Case, who's behind the camera, what is this model, Case?
Yeah, this is the Elite. So this is the absolute top of the line brand new Pilot, and Roman is heading towards the tail end so that we can uncover it to show you what this brand new machine looks like. Up until now, unreleased.
This is the 4th generation, Case. Am I going too slow?
Maybe a little bit.
Am I teasing? All right, here we go, look at that, there it is.
Look at that. Yeah, so very, very updated boxy styling on this new Pilot. What do you think?
I like it, dude. I think it's very rugged looking. Now, there is a trail sport version of this, which actually is off-road worthy because it has a 1-inch lift. It has skid plates. Now, if you go to alltfl.com, that video is over on our off-road channel, but you can go check it out. But let's talk about this one, because this one, of course, has, check this out, 20-inch wheels.
Yeah, unlike the 18s on the Trail Sport. So this is the most premium version of the Pilot. You're going to get the most features, the most technology on this model.
So let's do a walk around before we go under the hood. And in this video, we're gonna not only do a walk around, but we're gonna go under the hood, we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna show you the really cool feature that converts this 8-passenger vehicle into a 7-passenger. It's something I've never seen before, and I've been doing this now for 12 years, so I've seen it all. So this is pretty cool. What do you think of like this rear window design back here, Case?
Yeah, something about this part of the new Pilot is really attractive. I love that pillar, I love the shape of that window, and just again, overall, good looking boxy styling from the Pilot, which you would expect from Honda's biggest SUV.
Now these horizontal lines going across the tail have become very popular. It kind of makes the car look wider, and Honda has very tastefully put the words Pilot
spelled out on the tailgate, yeah.
Now we've got LED taillights, and of course this being the Elite means that this is the top of the line. So let's play a game, Case. Are the exhaust openings real or fascia?
Well, I'll tell you what, from where I'm standing, they look real.
Well, go ahead.
Let's find out. Oh, okay. Well, there are exhaust tips, or at least.
They're just not coming out the exhaust ports.
Yeah, so there's tips back there, and it is a dual exhaust. You can also see a little compact spare under here.
Well, there you have it, you know. There's different versions of these kinds of accessories, and I do call them accessories because really they are just like, think of them as earrings, you know, that now customize and accessorize this vehicle at this point. And this is not the first time we've seen this. Of course, the Germans have been doing this for quite a while, but you know, times they are changing. All right, well, let's get under the business end of this vehicle, which is, of course, under the hood. We're looking at a brand new, well, Honda says brand new, 3.5 liter V6.
And
nice work, Case, one-handed.
Yeah, with the camera in hand. So this is our 3.5 liter V6 right here, 285 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque, and a 10-speed automatic transmission. That's the information that we have so far, but there is some information that we don't have yet. Yeah,
we don't have the fuel economy numbers, but we do know that it is now mated to a 10-speed automatic, which should give it better fuel economy numbers. And check this out, dude. Look at this. It's got a camera in the front, but I love this little detail. It's a little squirty thing, so you can squirt the camera off in case you're off-roading it, even though I think the one you want to off-road is the Trail Sport version and not necessarily the Elite version.
That's definitely the most off-road capable, although this Elite version does give you the trail camera system, so you can use your surround view cameras to see your surroundings if you do be happening if you are driving off the beaten path. And the other thing that the Elite gets you is it's also standard with all-wheel drive, like the Trail Sport.
All right, I'll tell you what, let's switch cameras, and why don't you go behind the wheel, and I'll come on this side, and let's show them the new interior, because there are some interesting new features that I think are worth pointing out. Now, what do you think of that big central display?
It's good looking, and is decently responsive. It's really not bad. So this is a 9-inch display. Then we've got our big digital instrument cluster
there you go.
up here as well. And yeah, it's a sharp interior. Honda's latest crop of interiors is a big step up from their previous generation cars in terms of design and in terms of materials.
I'm still not loving the push-button transmission, but I am loving the fact that there is a volume knob and a separate HVAC control panel here that gives you things like chilled, or maybe vented. I shouldn't say chilled, I'm not sure if they're air conditioned. Certainly heated seats, and I think you have a heated steering wheel, dude.
Yeah, heated steering wheel. So again, this being the Elite model, you're going to get as many of the features as you can possibly have on this. And let's see if we can show you some of the camera views that you get here. Yeah,
Nice.
There we go.
That's the front camera.
Yeah, and then you've got a 360 view there.
You can toggle through it. Oh, it's not being helpful. I think this is a display unit, so.
Yeah, this is a
Sometimes-
pre-production vehicle. So, but yeah, no, a really nice interior, a lot of features. Check out that sunroof, dude.
It is massive, and I love the fact that you've got this massive little cubby here. And if you're wondering what the key looks like, this is what the key looks like. Very elegant, very small. And of course, how many different drive modes are there?
Yeah, there are tons of drive modes. So there's normal, economy, sport, there's snow, there's tow, there's trail, there's sand.
Yeah, the Trail Sport has a special.
Yeah, so it depends on what model you get, how many different modes there are, but there's a lot.
And of course, you've got a little cubby here, which I love, a little cubby there. You've got your USB, USB-C, and your traditional, well, that would have been lighter in my day.
Yeah, you got the 12 volt.
And of course, your Qi charging.
Yeah, and then should we check out the rear seats?
Yeah, why don't you, here, I'll do this. Why don't you check out the rear seats, go in the back, and then I'll show them the magic that we were talking about, making this into a 7-passenger versus an 8-passenger.
Yeah, so of course, 2 seats in the front, 3 seats in the second row. And right now I have this seat slid fairly far forward. It can go even further forward. It can also go further back. The seat can also recline 10 degrees. That's 4 more degrees than it could recline in the previous generation. You also have a shade back here. If you're on a road trip, you can block out some light, be a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, or a little baby, you don't want the kid getting overheated, which is
yeah,
nice.
exactly. Yeah, you don't want to give your baby an accidental suntan.
I have a test for you. Can you get in the third row?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how hard
I
or
think
easy
that
that
should
is.
be easy.
Now,
So
Honda has this little magic button. You want to show them the button?
yeah, so this button on the seat makes it really easy. You just press it and then boom, slides forward. And then actually getting into the third row, especially for me, because I'm not that large,
Hey,
is,
are you saying I'm large?
is easy. No,
I am.
never that.
Fair enough.
So back here, and it's a little hard to tell, let me
Here, I'll give you the camera.
pull this down so you can see.
Here, you can show them.
My leg room is actually pretty decent. So Honda says about 2.5 inches of extra leg room in the third row as compared to previous generation. And something that I think is really nice is you get a USB in the back here, you get a vent as well as a backseat passenger, and you get 2 cup holders. That's on both sides. That's really impressive.
And of course, you get your separate rear passenger HVAC controls, which is also nice. I
Yeah,
like
and
the
heated
fact.
seats back there.
Yeah. We were just, I was just actually at the Kia Telluride first drive, and that's a vehicle that directly competes with this. It's another 3-row.
Yeah.
And so does, for instance, the Palisade, which is its sister car. Of course, the Highlander is another car in this category that is very competitive. So, hey, let's do this. Why don't you go around this side, because I'm right-handed, so I'm going to take this middle section out and show them a pretty cool trick this thing does.
Yeah, so it's not that unusual to have a seat that can come out to make a little bit of extra cargo space. In this case, it would also let you take advantage of ingress and egress into the third row, but this one does something unique after
so
it comes
obviously with it up like this, you've got 2, 3, and potentially 3, so you're looking at an 8-passenger. But because these can be captain's chairs, the way you would do that is you would fold this down, then there's a little strap that you pull right there, and then fold this up, and then check this out. What you can do is you can take this and lift it up. It weighs about 30 pounds, so it's not super light, but it's not super heavy. And now you've got captain's chairs, right?
out. Right.
And then, here's the cool thing. You can, forever if you wanted to, convert this into a 7-passenger vehicle by stowing this right there. It actually is designed to be housed underneath. And then, here, I'll do this. You want to show them the mystery and magic of this cover?
Yes, so this cover has a carpeted side so that it matches the back of the seats, looks premium. You can flip it around if you have a wet dog like Blaze. You can flip this so that it's a more rugged surface, less likely to get gross from whatever you're throwing back here. It's pretty nice to have. And then that seat is perfectly happy under there. And there's even this strap here that you can use to secure that seat in place, and you've still got some cubbies on either side of the seat.
Yeah, so if you have groceries or something, you can put them in there. Now, if this were my car, this is where this would live forever.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet you what'll happen. Hey, dude.
Unless you were drag racing it.
Yeah,
then you'd have to pop it out.
Think about this. So somebody puts that away, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you're looking, you get rid of the kids.
Get rid of them?
Yeah, they're no longer in the, you know what I mean, in the picture. They're now off to college, and you have this vehicle. So that's what, I didn't mean you kill them, of course.
Right.
They're out of the house.
And move on.
Right. And then you put this away and you forget about it. You sell the car, right?
Yeah.
And then the person who buys it comes and looks under there and is surprised to find.
Yeah, they're going to say, what is this?
All right. Hey, why don't you fold down the second and third row? Let's see how much room is back here. How much room is back here, actually?
So you get about 22.5 cubic feet of space behind the third row. But if you go ahead and fold everything down, and I'll walk around the side to do that, then you get about 114 cubic feet of space. So yeah, if you do every bit of it, it's actually a fair amount.
That's a lot. That's a lot of room. You could almost use this for overlanding, right? We used to call it camping, but overlanding.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you'd have quite enough space to stretch out and sleep back here, but it is a good amount of room. I mean, if you're trying to move some furniture or go to Home Depot and get yourself some DIY supplies, there's a decent amount of room back here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to fit a snowblower. Well, it depends. If you get one of those big 21-inch straight uprights.
Like what we have at the ranch?
Yeah. It's not going to fit that, but if you get one of those little electric ones, right, it'll probably fit that.
Yeah, and also on the note of storing things, especially important things, 14 cup holders. 14.
That's a lot of cup holders.
It's a lot of cup holders.
So in terms of availability, we're looking at sometime before the end of the year. It'll be at your local Honda dealership. Like I said, we don't have the fuel economy, and we do know that this is, of course, the all-wheel drive, but it will also be available in a two-wheel drive in the lower models. And then, like I said, if you want to check out the off-road one, which is the one personally I'm really excited about, go to alltfl.com. It does have Honda's full suite of Honda sensing, so you're looking at autonomous collision braking in the front.
Yeah, lane keep assist. Don't run over the airbags.
Yeah, don't run over the kiddos in the back. And what do you think of those wheels? You like them?
Yeah, I think they're good-looking wheels. And again, this is the 20-inch wheel that comes on this top-of-the-line Touring, but there are a bunch of different models. There's the Sport, there's the EXL, there's the Trail Sport, and then then you can hop up to a Touring or this Elite.
Yeah, that's very good because
a lot of different models.
I'm not that familiar with the entire Honda Pilot lineup. I do think that they've gone very big and bold with the Honda displayed logo there, right? The badge, it's just massive.
Yeah, and only a little bit of chrome on this body too. You've got kind of the brow there above the grille. These little chrome.
All right, here's another bit of trivia. I love doing my little trivia. So you guys answer this in the comments below if you would. What is the largest
logo?
Well, it's not a logo, it's really a badge, right, that's ever been put on a vehicle. And there is one that stands out. Let me know in the comments below if you're into the automotive trivia part of things. But anyway, I think it's a very good looking vehicle. I love the fact that it's, it's got that Honda, I would say, combination of kind of honesty, you know what I mean? There's nothing there that is magic or that's going to make you think really hard or hit the owner's manual to figure out how to use. So there's kind of this basic honesty about it where you get in the thing and it's kind of like, an old friend. You just understand exactly how everything works and you feel comfortable with it immediately. And that has always been the magic that Honda has brought to the automotive world. And I think this new 4th generation Honda Pilot encompasses that. And overall, I think they got a winner on their hands. But go over to all TFL if you want to see the one I would buy, which is the Trail Sport. How about you, Case? Elite Trail Sport.
Definitely the Trail Sport, because we live in Colorado. There's a lot of off-roading around us, and the Trail Sport is easily the most capable.
Well, thank you for joining us. This has been a special sneak peek. Thank you for Honda for bringing us out here, and thank you guys for spending a few minutes with us. See you next time. Ciao.